Then the next opportunity I think we'll talk about a bit more is about the iWAREHOUSE. And it's a fantastic tool with a low investments. My first exposure to iWAREHOUSE was at Modex in Atlanta in 2014 at the Raymond booth. I dealt with the technician there and he took me through the whole program and I was very impressed. What intrigued me the most about iWAREHOUSE is that it can be used on many different applications, and it technically did not have to always be a Raymond piece of equipment, so that intrigued me. And so the long-term ROI for me is around, obviously, about equipment utilization, equipment productivity, and employee productivity. But the number one for me was about asset protection.
So one of the things that they mentioned was one of their trucks that they had thought about replacing right away. They now find that it's a very low-use truck. And because it's a very low-use truck, they're now able to extend the life of that asset even greater. So once again, the NSLC is back to maximizing their existing assets for as long as they possibly can.
We've seen an immediate change in behavior from the way operators operate their equipment to the pre-ops to this overall employee buy-in. I think the employees feel overall safer since the iWAREHOUSE has been installed. They feel more confident in our brand and what we're trying to achieve as a whole business unit and as an organization.
Some other things that we're pulling from iWAREHOUSE is really starting to track what machines we're using and how much we're using them. So that gives us a little bit of an idea of fleet utilization. Obviously, we don't want to carry any more equipment than what we need. Do we have enough? Do we have too few? Working with iWAREHOUSE, that's going to allow us to be able to better track that information as well. We are taking some of the reports and kind of doing some follow-up, some feedback with employees, trying to change some behaviors. As far as the equipment goes, we've seen less damage to equipment, less damage to racking. When using iWAREHOUSE, we're getting to the problem faster, and every employee in here sees that as a positive for sure.
Jeff was there first and foremost, and when we need him, he would come to our monthly meetings to continue to educate the workforce, because it was an employee-led initiative to get the feedback off the floor to make sure that the product was accepted from day one.